This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court. And, of course, Joel Embiid. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Inside. Back to Jokic. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Porter. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jackson has the open look. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Thunder. Porter in the corner. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
Leonard, no luck. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. It's Porter outside. Cans it from downtown.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Here's Giddey. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
On the wing, Giddey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Jackson in the corner. And just miss after miss right now. Raptors leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Jokic with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Giddey. Outside for Jackson. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. So it's the Thunder now. 7-point differential. Brunson, right side. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brunson.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Jokic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brunson with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. From past the arc. And it's Jalen Brunson with the 3.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Here's Jokic. Ivy, no one around him. No good on the 3. Screen by Porzingis. And here's Brunson outside. And the Thunder another 3.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Jokic high post. 11 points in the game. Here's Ivy. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Jones. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson with a clean look. And the Thunder another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks...
Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
Showing you a lot of flash right there. Ivy will end up on an awful lot of highlight reels.
To Porzingis. And stolen by Barnes. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Toronto. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place.
19, Oklahoma City. 17.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it for free right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The kick out to Porter. And stolen by Christie. Stolen. Levine with it. He's got 6. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here goes Kawhi. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Pass to Porter. Now Siakam. Shoots a fader. Yep, it counts. Siakam's got his first 2 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Outside Levine. Stolen by Collins. Giddey, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's good for 2. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Outside Collins. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Christie. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Leonard on the wing. Over Siakam. Here's Giddey. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Outside Porter. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Giddey goes in. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Toronto leading by 5. And here's Jokic. He's got 11. Jokic rising up.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Porzingis. Now here's Jones. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
I
love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Brunson, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 15. Nobody near. Barnes gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Screened by Porzingis. And it's Thibault in the corner. And here's Brunson outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now, Brunson. 14 points for him. Thibault on the wing. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assist goes to
Thibault's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Toronto ahead, up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner. You look
at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder making a switch here. Outside, Levine. Here's Big Nikola Jokic. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 4. The 3. Thunder with the rebound. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside Leonard. Out to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Outside for Smart. Hits it from three-point range. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Leonard. Going inside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here is Porter. Jokic on top. Nice move. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Leonard. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off. when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And here's Jokic outside.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Siakam outside. Outside for Smart. Levine wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Levine's got 13.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Good on the three-point shot.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Leonard looking around. Out to Porzingis. And it's Giddey in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. That ball is good for another. Field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Kev.
All for 1. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's the pick. Brunson fires from way outside. A three-pointer off the mark. .122 left in the third. Count it.
And when he's scoring inside like that, Ivy is so much more difficult to defend.
And here's Brunson outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Off target from three-point range. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
To the paint. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, nice job right there by Ivy, keeping his head up.
Here's... Whoa! What a play!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, as the son of a coach, you know Jaden Ivey knows this game inside and out, and he makes very smart decisions.
Here's Brunson. 20 points for him. Brunson on the move. And John Collins good for 3. Collins has got 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Raptors lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Thunder call timeout. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Thank you once again, Allie. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Toronto leading by 3. Levine looking around. Siakam for 3. And here now the Thunder. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul.
Thompson with it. He takes it in. Collins wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jokic with it. Brunson picks him up. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Off target with his 3. Raptors leading by 3. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside, Smart. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 2. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Levine for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 3. Brunson outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Right side, Porter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And Levine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
And it's Thibault in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And the jam by Levine.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Brunson outside. Thibault on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Good Kawhi working near the hoop.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Outside, Levine. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Kawhi flings it. Kawhi, kaboom!
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Smart. And an intentional foul right there.
Siakam. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic with the steal. Here's the break. Layup no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Brunson scanning the floor. Jokic with the steal. Now Levine. Siakam inside. Cleared away by Leonard. They're trailing by 3. Screen by Leonard. Brunson. That one misses. Had a chance to tie it up. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Now Siakam. Strong move off the glass.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Raptors foul. Nikola Jokic. Second personal foul.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Leonard hits them both.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
And it's the Raptors' ball. .56 left in the fourth.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Now Leonard. And stolen by Ivy. And here's Jokic. Outside, Siakam. Rebounded by Collins.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Now Leonard. Beyond the arc. Can't get it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce. On the sidelines as well.
personal foul.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Pass to Siakam. Levine for three. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Oh, going over the top, Levine putting his hops on display.
Here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jokic, no good. Thunder off to a quick start here. 4-point game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Toronto Raptors. Levine with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And it's Jokic in the corner. Jokic draws the double. And a wide open look for Porter. Shot clock at 2. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Pass to Levine. Levine double team. Outside for Smart. 4 on the clock. And Levine put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
A 3 from Leonard. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Levine inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Leonard. No scoring in this one.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball. It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Levine with the slam.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Oklahoma City moving it around. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Brunson. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Brunson to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Ivy. Outside, Green. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. Back to Reddish. Porzingis with the steal. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Thibault in the corner. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Jokic. Here he goes. And Jokic throws it down.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
And it's Brunson missing. Toronto with the ball. That's tipped. It's stolen by Thibault. Brunson outside. Screen by Porzingis. Now Christie. Scoreless thus far. It's hauled in by Jokic. Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, look at the hustle there from Draymond, leaving it all on the floor.
From deep, Brunson gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 1. He got it up. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder out in front, leading by a...
Toronto, 15.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The Thunder with the lead. Giddey with it. High post, Jackson. Here's Leonard. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust Trust the big fella that you can catch and finish. Guys, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. LaVine. Yes, sir.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with the possession here. And there's the drive. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Toronto trailing. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. For 3, LaVine.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's a screen by Collins. Leonard on the wing. Leonard full speed ahead. It drops for his second made shot of this game. And unimpressive 2 of 7 though. LaVine inside the three-point line. Again, LaVine missing. Giddey surveying the D. Jackson up top. Clock at 6. Leonard. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
There's LaVine. Thunder with the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Porter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Leonard. To the inside. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
The Raptors with the lead. LaVine up top. He's got 11. And the shot is good. LaVine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's Leonard. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Please take your attention, please.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors leading by 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Barnes outside. Back to Jokic. Here's Jokic being aggressive inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
To stop the run. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Brunson, right side. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Porzingis has got 5.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Sweet move. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Jokic. Driving in. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Now here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Jokic inside. Porzingis with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but he need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Giddey, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Takes it out to Siakam. Jokic on top. 13 points in the game. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And here is Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Screen by Porzingis. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the three off target.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Levine for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And we don't talk about the shooting of LaVine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. LaVine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Now Leonard. He's got 5. Off the run. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Outside LaVine. Again, Toronto.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Outside Leonard. There's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Outside Porter. Back to Siakam. Poke loose. It's stolen by Thibault. And that's an intentional foul.
Michael Porter Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Porter with the steal. Siakam with it. Leonard picks him up. Jokic with it. 15 points in the game. Left side LaVine. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. LaVine's got 26 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Outside Leonard. Screen by Porzingis. Leonard, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. .127 left in the third quarter of the game. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
To the middle. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Collins. Great positioning on the putback.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shots.
Here's Ivey. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Wow, Ivey showing you some thunder right there. What a finish.
"19 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. 3 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Toronto ball.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's up.
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Toronto. 55.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Ivey. Lets it go with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Ivey's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is the biggest area of growth for Ivey's game. Now you must take him seriously from out there.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Ivey. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Screen by Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Toronto grabs the miss. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Ivey. Pass to Dodgier. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Jackson. No good off the front iron. Now Brunson. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Back to Brunson. Stolen. Barnes, right side. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Reddish. Driving the lane. And Reddish with the slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Outside Leonard. Down low. Porzingis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And here's Brunson outside. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
That's to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And Porzingis goes to town hard.
about the creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Raptors with some changes. Raptors leading by 16. Outside, Levine. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Kicks it out to Leonard. What a response! Hitting a 3 of their own.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
Levine looking around.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
And so Levine nails both of them. Brunson with it. Screen by Leonard. And the 3 misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Levine. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Screen by Porzingis. A 3 from Leonard. And stolen by Thibault. Launches a 3. And there's the 3.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Jokic fires. It's in. His shot is pure.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Jokic a screen. Levine.
Zach LaVine.
The 3 goes down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Toronto. They led the game at 1 point by 20. From outside, that does not go. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin.